In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Whoo! Season 7. What's going on? Candy, you're muted. You're muted.
I like how you said I'm muted, then I said I didn't say nothing. On mute. On mute.
I thought I was drinking tonight.
I'm definitely sober, and maybe that's the problem. You know, those of you that were with us when I first premiered on this little show.
Oh, memories.
So I clearly I'm operating like functional drunk, so I need to like drink more.
Oh my goodness. It's a great day.
You see, shut the fuck up.
Well, no, and this is why, because this is our season 7 finale, and we have 2 amazing guests, and they are the creators of the beautiful Black Fae. Queen Fae herself, Jasmine Fleur. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good.
Carlos William, aka Lord Strife. How's it going?
At your service.
It is our grace that you.
Know we supposed to be dressed. I feel dressed now.
No. Look, this is what we do. So you know what I'm saying.
It was the flow. He came in. He was like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh shit!" I wore the wrong hoodie today.
He's a jester every day, so he's dressed up. He's fine.
I appreciate the both of you coming on, taking the time out too, and we're going to be talking about Black Fae Day and how amazing that's turned out this year, and all the stuff that's going on with you guys and what you have planned for the future. But before we get into that, we got our little blurred news. So I don't know why they entered. I don't know why they brought this thing back in, but Morbius was re-released in the movie theaters again. I'm sorry, Candy.
I'm not doing that. It's jalapeno chips I was trying to eat. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the fact that she was trying to sneak. For those who can't see, she was trying to sneak food in her mouth, doing the thing, and then was like trying to hurry up and finish the shit before the thing ended. So she was like,
and for those who don't know, Candy likes to eat. She likes to snack.
And it was jalapeno chips too. I know it's not like the most professional thing, but when I work closing shift, I barely can eat before I have to do something else after work. So I'm sorry, y'all.
You're good, but Morbius was re-released in the theaters, like 1,000 theaters, and it only opened up to $300,000, which end up with what 163 million, which at point I'm saying, don't you put that on us. I don't know why they released this movie again. I don't know what they thought they were.
Grab, man. We don't know why.
It was horrible. We know. Candy, you've seen it.
I've seen it one time. One time was enough, and I love Jared Leto. I think he is a phenomenal actor.
Mhm.
Most things I see him in, he's great. This was just something for me that I maybe would have fared better as a series, maybe like a limited series, some different writers, and you give us like 6 episodes
I'm for that.
instead of doing so much. Because old boy, that reminded me of William the Bloody, aka Spike, aka the best character on Buffy.
Oh, Matt Smith.
Yeah,
Matt Smith.
he carried, so I know his back was hurting because he
Well,
was.
you know, he's British.
very
He was one of the
enjoyable.
Doctor
That's
Who's.
the movie,
He
though. Like they took all the Spider-Man stuff out of the movie because after Spider-Man, whatever the initials for that last one was, they took everything Spider-Man related out and tried to redo it, and that's what y'all got, and they pushed it back like 40 times.
Do you guys think the movie would have done better, like maybe had it been released like a few years ago or something?
Well, here's the thing. When Blade, the very first Blade was released, there's a deleted scene where there's a figure standing on a building in a trench coat, and it's supposed to be Morbius. We were supposed to get him years ago.
So maybe it would have fared better years ago.
Probably.
Yeah, it was scheduled way back then.
Yeah. They were that close. If you have Spotify, there is a podcast you might want to check out. It's called Batman Unburied. And it's a different take. I almost think of it like an Elseworlds take. Is starring Winston Duke as pathologist, forensic pathologist, Bruce Wayne, and this young lady here. What's her name?
Okay,
Emmy Raver Lampman of the Umbrella Academy as Poison Ivy.
Oh wow!
Oh,
So, yeah, it's. I've listened to the first. It's like 10 episodes. I've listened to the first 3. It's amazing. It's totally something different. It's not the Bruce Wayne, because like I said, he's a forensic pathologist. So it's great. It sounds really good because it's something out of the vein of what we are normally.
I think Abe was telling me about that. So I was like, we can listen to that as we drive to DreamCon. We'll have something else to put on the radio. That sounds dope.
So yeah, you're getting ready to be a globetrotter pretty soon. Netflix released this nice little teaser trailer. So that was Wednesday. What do you think?
Nah, dog.
You don't know.
Still ain't paying Netflix.
Well, no, I know you're not paying for Netflix.
You somebody else.
But they trying. I give them credit. They trying to smooth me over. They put out some things I might want to see, but I still ain't give them niggas none of my money. They lost me forever.
Not forever, no. I
know they don't care, but they should.
They definitely don't. But maybe because those numbers that were coming out and they were like, oh, massive drop, this, that, and the other. So maybe we'll see. Maybe they'll go back to being like under $20. Wasn't Netflix like $5 a month at one time? What happened?
Yeah, it was like $6. It was.
Buy a DVD for $2 and send it back.
And then send it back.
That much trust in you to give you a DVD for $2. Now you can't even share your damn password for $40.
And then Hulu was free with commercials.
That's exactly what we were saying.
I still got the commercials.
So and they have
Louise you paying for it now though.
Right. And
right.
Louise Guzman and Catherine Zeta-Jones are playing Gomez and Morticia. So
I'm looking forward to this. To see it because I hate to be like, I don't know, and then like you see it and you're like, okay, cool. But
what'd you say, Jasmine?
Oh, I said it was great casting, I think, so far.
Yeah, I like it. Hold on, you might want to turn up your mic just a little bit.
Who?
Yeah, yours.
You want me louder? All right, I can get louder.
I'd have to see the on-screen
Said nothing but a
chemistry between Gomez and Morticia. That's all. Because Catherine is a phenomenal actress, and so is he.
Yes.
But that chemistry that we got from the OGs in the '90s, of course, it's very hard
Raul Julia
to get that out of your head because they were those characters. And I watched Addams Family and.
Let's be honest, aren't they really the couple goals though? Let's just be totally honest. Aren't they really the couple goals?
She
loved her husband and he loved her.
I started off with the Munsters. So Lily Munster and them, I started off with, oh my God, and then went to the Addams Family. But whatever Monster family just seems to have it together, I'm with that. But we'll see. The girl is a phenomenal, you said same, exactly. The girl's a phenomenal actress. She was in the most recent Scream acting her ass off. So I'm excited for that. She can act. I was very, very impressed. So whatever comes of it, it's going to be good. And we know the visuals are going to be everything because Tim Burton does not play.
No. I'm looking forward to it. I'm willing to always give something like that a try because remember when the two with the Angelica Houston and Raul Julia came out, when that version came out, there were some old schooler fans. They were just like, I don't know, and then it dropped, and they were like, oh, never mind. You know.
Perfect. So all they need is that, like a good Morticia and Gomez and Uncle Fester, and I'm happy. Like if you can give me those and have good casting there, we'll be good. Maybe throw in some black people, Tim Burton, because you got in trouble before with all that. So
nowhere near there.
We're gonna mention a little something that just brought to my attention, because. So in DC, you already know how I feel about this. So, Obi-Wan dropped. Obi-Wan Kenobi dropped on Disney Plus. There's been this big fuss over Moses Ingram's portrayal as a new character named Reva, who is a third sister, aka possibly a Sith Lord for Darth Vader. We know why the hate is there.
No, tell me why.
Oh, it's the melanin. That's why. We know what it is.
I just came across a post one night earlier.
Here's the thing.
Are you sure it's not her braids? Maybe it's the braids.
Look, I loved her hair. Brandon, you know how it is. I loved how her hair was set up. Like whoever did her braids on the Death Star or wherever the hell they are at.
Come on. Who does hair on the Death Star? Like
that's keeping her stuff together. So Jasmine, what do you think about our sister Reva? The third sister, who seems to be like now the second sister since.
I think it's dope. I mean, I've always been a fan of Star Wars and their attempts at diversity. I think the dopest thing that they ever did was give Samuel L. Jackson a purple lightsaber. So I'm looking for that kind of energy and that kind of cultural imprint in my head. And I think she's got it. So I'm excited to see it.
Anytime Sam Jackson can come on a set and George Lucas says you can pick your color and he says, okay, purple. and thus the legend was born.
I mean, do you really want to be the person that tells Sam Jackson, nah, you can't do that. You can't have that.
Right.
Not me.
But it's canon that he's the only one in the universe that has it.
And let's face it, were they really going to try to give Sam Jackson hate? And do you really think he cared? They weren't.
If he was really heavy on social media, like if he was younger and had still the same kind of career path, now he would have the funniest Twitter, the funniest outlet period because he
motherfucker. You think I care? It's literally that energy right there. It'd probably be the same energy as John Boyega because John Boyega wasn't here for it neither.
Black Air Force energy for sure. He does not care. And I was like, okay, then go off.
It was just like, we don't need. He got it. Cool. He got it. He was shutting them down.
Because anytime I watch his reaction to his trailer, because every once in a while I just feel like breaking my own heart. He was so excited, and he really should have just been the lead all the way through. And whatever.
So. So before we go to break, we got two quick little commercials, and we're going to talk to our guests, the Queen Fae herself, Jasmine Fleur and Lord Strife. Here we go.
I don't approve this message.
The Contractor, starring Chris Pine, is now in theaters and available on digital and on demand. When a discharged elite special forces sergeant is desperate to provide for his family, he contracts with a private military force and unravels a deep conspiracy, sending him on the run for his life. Buy or rent The Contractor and watch it today. Rated R from Paramount Pictures.
This just in.
Feeling groggy in the morning? Coffee just can't give you that pep in the step that you're looking for? Try Pop Starts for that great get up and go that adults need. Pop Starts has the vitamin and nutrients that only grown-ups can partake in, and with flavors such as tossed salad and scrambled eggs, and Jack Daniels and Bud Light flavors to start your day or end it. There's nothing better to wake up to unless you count that depressing cubicle job. Well, anyway, try Pop Starts today. Pop Starts is not part of the Kellogg's Corporation. Pop Starts could give you diarrhea. Pop Starts are not found in your local grocery store. You okay, Candy?
I'm eating popcorn.
Ask for that. Who was like, you know what? This is a great idea. Get this commercial with green light, $50 million. Only America.
Exact capitalism at its finest.
That's what we're calling that. Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Look, gas is $6. Why the hell not?
Listen, stop cussing. We don't need to keep hearing that, okay?
Yeah. Who you mad at?
Who, the gas?
No, you.
Oh, the gas.
$6.
That's what I'm mad at. We have our special guest tonight, Queen Jasmine LaFleur, Queen Fae herself, and Lord Strife, Carlos A. Williams Jr. I don't even know where to begin with this. Yeah, give it to me. Yes. Don't hold it back. You want to give it to him. So, Jasmine, I have to say that you started Black Fae Day a year ago.
Yeah.
And the response just last year was amazing. The turnout this year was phenomenal. Let's talk about how you came up with this idea for Black Fae Day. How did you guys come across this idea? What was the goal in mind? And let's just go at it.
Yeah. So lockdown had most of us depressed and not feeling ourselves. So we were still dealing with COVID. We were still dealing with the aftermath of seeing, a lot of us hurt and dying in the streets. And it was right after February's 28 Days of Black Cosplay that I got inspired and was like, well, can we have a day of just fantasy? Because we don't have a lot of representation in fantasy. And it really sucks to see because a lot of us like Tolkien, a lot of us like Lord of the Rings, a lot of us, watched all of Game of Thrones and we saw it happen to the people of color. Not so great. So, I thought we needed more positive representation in fantasy, not to just be the fodder or to be the sidekick or stuff like that. So I tweeted about it in March and, basically it was like, hey, let's have a day. Use the hashtag. Let's show that we're here and we're magical and that Black fantasy enthusiasts exist and give us a platform. So I didn't think about it being a platform yet and in its inception, but I did think that we could flood social media with images of us looking magical. So I didn't know the scale of what was going to happen. I thought it was going to be me and a couple other friends and it was going to be great and people would catch on maybe later and it'd be instead of 20, maybe 100 or whatever. So I knew it was possible, but I never saw what actually happened as a possibility at all. So yeah, that's how it started.
I will have to say that it caught like wildfire and it's still on fire because the blerd community responded in kind and they loved it And me and Candy are like big proponents of people of color in just those roles, in fantasy roles, in sci-fi adventure leads, whatever the case may be. And seeing in Candy herself even participated last year, so
I found a castle in my neck of the woods because of you. So
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
taking pictures in my front yard. I need a fucking castle. And
Exactly.
I found one, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. So definitely was because of you, because I would have never looked it up, or my cosplay scope wouldn't have went outside of certain things I saw on TV that were maybe still superhero and what have you related. But I'm like, why didn't I think about being a succubus? Why didn't I think about being a fairy? Like, it's pretty dope.
Yeah. I love it. It's weird though, because even still, there are some things I have a hard time imagining what our version of that looks like, just because there's such limited representation. And even if you type Black Fairy, in a web search, you're
Which
not
I
going to
don't
find, right. You're not going to see many images of
You
us
will
at
now.
all. Well, you will now.
Right.
Right.
You got started something.
Yes. Look at here. We have so many people already starting.
Oh, thank you, Fit. Hey, Clover.
They're here for it. They're here for it.
Ooh,
And
cute profile.
I love when, like I said, I just loved the turnout. I actually helped participate as well as I could by creating a nice little vignette for you. I'll show you that in it shortly. But let's talk to Lord Strife. Lord Strife, because number one, I love that name.
I give you a little bit of insight. That's just more of my nerd shit. That's which my homeboy Bucci that's in the chat. One of the first things I talked to him about, we met at a job, and one of the first things I talked to him about, because I heard him talking to somebody else about video games, and he swore I walked up to him and was like, "You said you like video games?" I like playing role playing games. That's just how he said I talk. But nah, there's is Cloud Strike. So for one, I'm all about torment and stuff, living struggle with strike, which is what a lot of Black folk do. Anyway, we got to push through that shit. So, and I'm sorry. Can I curse? I mean,
yes.
Why not?
Okay. I thought I heard y'all curse, but I was like, wait a minute.
Like, we can cuss. You below us cannot.
All right, so
Nobody saw that.
so yeah, that plus Cloud Strife. Yeah, and that's him laughing. But
Are you killing roaches, DC? What?
Yo, this big ass daddy long legs dropped out of my face as I was talking shit. So I was like, ah!
Oh,
look, you can't talk too much shit
Motherfucker tried
about
to
Lord
eat
Strife.
me. God damn.
Oh, wait.
I almost died on the season finale from a daddy long legs. You tell them I was bit by a squirrel, if anything.
A squirrel?
Anybody asks. I did not go out by daddy long legs.
This crazy usual. I say it every season. This is gonna be my last season with these guys.
I'm just saying, like,
I gotta get out of here.
Sorry, you were cussing again, so go ahead.
Anyway, Lord Strife.
I don't know that motherfucker went. I'm scared.
Yeah, but basically that's where the name came from. Cloud Strife, and plus, the struggle.
I gotta say, like I said, I can't say it enough. You guys were already on Head Nerds in Charge. Shout out to the cousins in Philly, and Kurt was there himself. He was at the picnic. He was at the culmination, and he said out of his mouth, he said, "I didn't go out there in the field, but just seeing young Black boys and young Black girls just frolicking, minding their business, and just living and being free and being unbothered by all the other BS that is surrounding us was magical." Just that. And it's like I said, I got into the frolic game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Frolic game.
Black men frolic. Hashtag that.
Yeah, Black boy joy. It's all there.
Yeah.
So
don't frolic.
we do now. So
Well, I seen it. I was like, oh, that's what frolicking looks like. That shit look fun. I don't know how to make
That shit look fun.
it's
Yeah.
freeing.
And see why
That
stuff
look
like that
free,
don't
and
necessarily
skipping
stuff
knees
like
to
that.
chest. That shit
Yeah.
be fun.
Stuff like that don't necessarily come out and be like this because of Jasmine or this because of Black Fae. But what year you saw other people being like, I'm gonna go out and frolic and
Right.
record and make TikTok
I've
stuff.
never heard a nigga say that in my life. Just like, I'm gonna go frolic today.
Yeah, but that, you ain't
12/22,
see
I'm
that.
just gonna frolic for the hell of it. Fuck it. I'm out
They're in the
here.
building
No,
now.
and then
Thanks, family.
you have to record it, and then you have to hashtag it so Black Fae Day can keep getting. You know, I want to get into this a little bit as I commandeer Chris's portion a bit because we're friends on the Book of
Co-host.
Faces, right? So I saw that I guess people are up here trying to call their little separate events Black Fae Day stuff, and if we gotta roll up on somebody, we can do
Wait,
that.
you ain't see my video, did you?
No,
Okay.
Oh, do it
you
live.
go off.
Do it live.
You can do it right here. Go off.
Yeah.
You
Talk
want to
your shit.
reenact?
Let
I
it
went off a
go.
little
Let it
bit.
go.
I went off
Yeah,
a little bit in the
Yes, you
Go
video.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
might as well go ahead.
This is
You
what
know,
this is why we do this. This is why I created the platform. Let it
No,
fly.
I mean, in my video, I was pretty much just saying, it's like, stop touching other folks' shit. Like, if it's not yours, if you want to participate, participate. But it's people out there going, they either naming their shit Black Fae, or they going and looking up and like change a word or two in it, but it's basically like the same shit. Like, it's like
Yeah,
Jasmine
crazy.
took the time to be creative and come up with this, like, found her own inspiration and created a movement. It's like, why we can't have our own shit and you create yours? Like, it's so many people that we
Yes.
know and we participate with that created their own stuff, but but
I'm
you know what I'm
sorry.
saying, when it come to, and a lot of time our own people, you can't just be like, Enchanted Asian Day, if you look at their post that they're making now, and even they post that they made from last year, every time they share a post, they like, this wouldn't be a thing without Jasmine or Black Fae Day.
As it
They
should.
ain't have to do that. We didn't go to them and be like, hey, anytime you get some light, anytime you get some shine, make sure you say Black Fae Day.
Nah, you gotta pay
But-
homage to the queen. Y'all can't be out here
Yeah, they
stealing
did. They
shit.
had to do that. We know. We appreciate them doing it, but they had to.
Every post that
Right,
I
it wasn't by
made,
choice, but they had
But
to.
the
and I
fact you ain't have to
celebrated
ask.
yeah,
Right. And she
every
shouldn't
post
have
that I
to.
made, right, and I gave full disclosure. This wouldn't be here without her.
As we talk about you like you're not here, but you know.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say, you know how I know she gangster because she just sitting there like, yeah, bring, keep talking, niggas. Like what y'all
No,
saying.
it made me mad reading it because I'm like,
Appreciate it.
I
Let me
would
fix
be
my
so
crown real
upset.
quick.
Like,
She already know her muscle here. She already know Lord Strife gonna speak
Listen.
on it. She
Look at
all she got to do is sit back. She have issues with people, and
I knew I
she'll
liked
be
it when
like,
they stepped in the
I gotta
building.
send this person a message. I gotta talk to this person about this. I'm like, put your phone down. I was typing a message. Delete that message. I got this. Cause
I know that's right.
Hold on. Somebody tried to have you cancel your event?
you watching the video?
No, I'm reading the comments.
Yeah,
I'm
one of the comments.
Oh, he looked it up.
So
Yeah.
someone asked me, they said, hey, I'm not going to be able to go to Atlanta, but I'd like to do something in my hometown. Would you be on board with helping? And I'm like, sure, that sounds great. Everybody from coast to coast going to be celebrating, so it's not a big deal for me to be like, yeah, you make some flyers, I share them and say this is what's going on here if you can't attend, our event. So, which I've done for many, many other groups that have made their own little, gatherings wherever they might be. Because, yeah, we can't be everywhere at the same time as much as I want us to, but, some people can make it. So, and over the course, he was being a little bit more demanding, like, okay, I need resources to find this kind of person. Can you get in contact with these people for me? Can you post about this? Can you do that? And I'm like, oh, I'm already kind of, involved with my own event, the official Black Fae Day event, so I can help a little bit, but, I can't make your event too, basically.
Yeah.
Can't do your work.
There you go. There it is, right there.
So it got really consistently more demanding over time until I guess one day, he was frustrated and was like, well, I mean, you could just cancel it and come promote my event and crown me king of the fairies. And then, maybe have your event because I have more resources and I have
the gall,
the
temerity.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
So
and I'm like, what you mean?
I may or may not
counseling?
have called him a bitch nigga in my ring.
Oh, you should have twice. Hey, listen here, you bitch ass nigga.
Look, and it happened. I ain't even try to say it. Like it was just in my soul. It crept up, and I was like, "How you think?"
It
I
was
like,
in my soul.
nigga,
Listen
what?
there.
Do you know how bad I want you to be a character in something? Dress very much like this, speaking just like you're speaking.
Just like that.
I need
Don't
you
change
Just
your
walking
face.
into the scene. I'm like,
that.
Right
It's
on
like,
the set.
like Lafayette from True Blood, but like
right.
it's like this is what I want us
That's
to look
that's
like.
the energy
At
I'm
the
getting
water
from
cooler
you.
just
Energy.
chilling. So I called this nigga a bitch ass nigga the other day.
The East Side started
With a
showing.
towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Listen, I was talking
all for it.
I was talking to my homeboy Bucci. He just called me the other day. That's him in the chat. He told me what's going on with the person. He was like, I was like talking about how we have to be very like diplomatic and stuff because regardless if somebody come at us sideways, how we respond to how we handle it is gonna be what most people look at. Like, that's gonna be what they scrutinize. And regardless of how wrong they are, they just gonna focus on that we wrong. So he told my son, yeah, y'all could be diplomatic about, but tell me where you at and we'll go beat that nigga ass.
No, flat out.
He's not
He's smart.
associated. I mean, that's smart. You gotta have a couple goons on the team just in
Gotta
case.
have some
Y'all
hood.
need to keep your
yeah.
hands clean.
Hood over, exactly.
Right. Yes, keep the hands clean. Exactly.
Y'all need to
Oh
keep
my
y'all hands
gosh.
clean. You know what I mean? Y'all seen as a viable front. Now the niggas in the back, we can put some ass, you know what I'm saying? Step a nigga out. Yeah, just because.
Well, the way
put
I
roses
see
on his
it,
chest too after we done. Just sprinkle roses on that nigga's chest.
yeah. The way I see it is that the community is going to see through it either way. And, these are still Black people. And I don't like, fighting amongst ourselves. But, at the end of the day, you still doing what I told you to do anyway. So, keep it moving, but don't step on my toes from this point on, do your event without my name on it, without bringing me into it, and we're good because
Keep my
you're
wife's
still
name out your fucking mouth. Right?
I am.
Yeah, I am.
No, but
Oh my
That
God.
right there.
But that
Oh,
story
man.
right there is something that always happens. And it's sad like that you do most of the work and then the motherfucker try to come underneath you and put their name on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense to me. It's like, if I have an idea and I try to include you in it, don't put your name on top of my name like that. This ain't yours. I mean, you thought of something you put something out in the market that nobody else thought of. And then now that this blow up she wait, motherfuckers want to try to come and attach their name on it like a school project. Like, you ain't did shit all year, but you go put your name at the bottom of my paper like you been here. I hate that. Like, I hate that. If you don't have no intellectual property, you ain't putting no work in, stop trying to put your name on people's shit. Like, that's her work. That's her mind that's out there being put out there in this project, in this space that she did. And I just can't stand that. People would try to jock your swag so hard and put their name on it, like, and then don't even want to do all the work. They want you to come do the
They don't do any of the work. If you saw how hard Jasmine worked from the time she get up to the time she go to bed. A lot of times fall asleep in the middle of still working. Every day. Like, when I say every day, I'm not exaggerating.
I've seen some of her interviews and what she's been going through, and I'm like, yo, this sister is bad.
Yeah, and like she said, we don't want to fight with our own people, but those are the hardest fights that we have.
Sometimes you gotta let people know, like, hey, man,
that's what they said. So, and we already have a hard enough time dealing with the clear people taking stuff and blowing up with it. So we don't want to have to watch our back with our own people. Like, we know people do it the tail of all this time, but it really be your own people. But just know, you got a clan of people ready to fight.
Yeah,
I told you, I
this
still
door,
nigga
this
out
door,
put roses on his chest. I'm telling you,
this
that's gonna
this
be the
door
signature of
stays
the Black
open
Fae
for
days.
people.
Like, chest stumpers and roses on your chest.
That's an
how you
album.
know it was
That
us.
sound like an album.
It sounds like an album.
Hey, that's how you knew it was us. Chest
That's
stumps
the
and
roses.
roses, nigga.
Oh, we know who did that. Yeah.
Timberland boot stumps and just roses
Why?
spread out of your shit like a wedding, nigga. That's
Just send me
Black
the
Fae Day
track
stump
before our
out.
next Black Fae Day.
So before we go into that, here's the little video I had put together for you guys. I was celebrating Black Fae Day for the entire month.
Oh, yeah.
And I just put this whole thing together, and it was time staking. But here we go. So that went. Let's switch over here. All right. So that event that you were basically crowned. So in so many words. It was.
I mean, I like her emotion right now because she's
Yeah, because
seeing her
it's
child
really
come to life. Like
I
it's
do this for
real
the
raw
love
emotion.
of that, and it is something.
Sorry.
It's
Oh
no,
no,
you don't
don't
apologize. Don't
apologize. You
apologize.
human.
This is for
You
you.
Uh-oh,
do
my
This is
something
ear's
all for
great.
falling
you.
off. Y'all got me all.
Wake up, Brennan. He's
We
crying
got the
real
money
tears
shot.
right
No,
now.
I'm kidding.
That's the one you keep that.
Yeah, that's your emotion. Like y'all
But
don't you
Yeah.
never apologize for feeling real. Like that what you
See,
made is something great. You
right.
should be proud
that's why I'm so
and
protective right there. You see
yeah.
how like sensitive and
Like that's I like seeing that.
like
Like you created something great.
yeah.
Don't
So
ever let
you gotta
nobody
protect
change
that.
that. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for the shit you made. Like you made something from coast to coast. Niggas is talking about. I mean, people are talking about. Sorry.
No, you had it right.
You had it right the first time.
Sorry. But no, like what you
Oh,
made
man.
it went global. Like it's worldwide. People are talking about something that you made out of necessity, but it was also great. Like I don't never fault nobody. Like what you feel right now is real. I appreciate that and proud of what you're doing. Like you doing something that's great. So don't ever feel sorry for feeling real. Like
It was all
Thank
for
you.
that.
you're welcome. Like I
And
mean that shit.
there's
Like I hate when
there's a
people
post that Lord Strife did the other day. He put a post up the other day, and he talked about that event, and he said they did this for you. Like they're appreciative of what you brought up, what you've dreamed up, what you've come up with, and look what it's done. And me and Candy talked about this off screen before, and he was like, "Look what she's done in a year, in 1 year."
yeah.
We were thirsty to be seen in this way, and one of the things that I like seeing in that slideshow too is we got the opportunity to be soft, especially Black women, like because of how the media portrays us, how society portrays us, to see us posed in ways that just represent softness and needed to be protected and needing to be rescued in the best of ways. Just seeing that in fantasy, it's a big deal, as we all know, because we need to be able to see it sometimes before it can be reality. We have to get people used to seeing themselves like that. So the fact that little boys and girls are going to be able to, this day is here to stay. One, it ain't going nowhere. So the fact that little boys and girls are going to be able to participate in something like this, and now when we go to Google, we can see images of yourselves as like pirates and orcs. That orc cosplay, by the way, that girl that did the orc fairy,
Yeah.
And they, yeah.
So there you go.
Oh, say your name, yeah.
so
I've been a
good.
fan of hers from day one.
Oh my god, I was like, what? Like, just it's amazing. It is amazing. So I'm very much looking forward to supporting anything you throw at us, girl, because we needed this.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's funny you
Don't
mentioned.
can I correct Brandy on one thing? It's not a
Good.
day anymore, it's a whole month. Like and next it's gonna be a year.
How
It
about
is.
correct me? It's what she says it is.
Nah, I'm telling you, I ain't a part of it, but it's about to be a month. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, see, like I said, I
Gotcha.
like in Jasmine knows I was pushing everybody for the entire month of
Yeah.
May. Every day I had somebody up there. And if you want to talk about supporting, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you have going on next. And this is how you can support.
Yeah. Right now, back in January, I applied for a bunch of cons as practice, being so new to all this. And I said, well, if I don't get accepted, at least I know how the application process goes. At least I know, what they're looking at. I can maybe get some feedback and show up next year better and ready. Well, found out in May that we got accepted to every panel that we applied for. So we'll be at Head Nerds in Charge Con, we'll be at BlurCon, we'll be at DreamCon. And that experience is just more than I could have ever anticipated. So right now I'm trying to raise some funds because I use every ounce of energy and resource that I had to make Black Fae Day what it was this year. So yeah, I need a little help, a little push so that I can come to these conventions and tell people about Black Fae Day and how they can be more magical. And my panel for Head Nerds in Charge Con is basically how to build these safe spaces. And I feel like I lead by example. So if I can do it, I want people to know you can do it too. If you have an idea, if you want to build community around you, I want to give people tools so that they can do that and not have to search blindly or feel through it by themselves. So if you want to support that, I have a PayPal that's up right now. You can donate. Thanks to these donations, I was able to secure my flight to BlerdCon. I've never been to DC, and I'm all the way in Oklahoma right now. So, yeah, travel is a big necessity right now. So I appreciate those who have given. It's always going to go directly to Black Fae. Black Fae has its own bank account and everything. It is not for me personally.
This is business, people.
It is business. Yes, we are licensed. We got a trade. We got a bank account. Like, we really are a legitimate business trying to.
We got an attorney.
Yeah.
Put it on. Put it on.
Just so you know.
And this PayPal, not only is it up for the web show, but I will put it up in posts for this as well. So don't worry about it. I'm the man on the wall. I say it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'll put it up there for you.
Thank you.
I stand by my word. I support Black women. I support POCs and POC creators because what we do is dope and it's positive. And sometimes we gotta, something like Lord Strife. Sometimes you gotta put your boot on somebody's neck to let them know.
Put roses on their neck when you're done. Oh, you guys make sure.
So I'm learning.
Boots to the chest, boots on the necks.
Boots and roses.
But it's an amazing movement. That's just what this is a movement. And I couldn't be more proud. I'm glad that I'm in this situation. I'm leaving this PayPal up so people can see it. And please go to it, share it, whatever you can, give what you can, or in DC's words, give it all. Give it all.
We don't ask. What y'all gonna do is y'all gonna go to this PayPal and y'all gonna give freely to the funds because we need to get her to Oklahoma, to Philly, to Atlanta.
She got to get to Philly. She got to get to Philly. She got to get to DC. She got to get to. There's a whole bunch of other spots you're going to this year.
I
freely. Come out your pockets, or we gonna put boots and roses on your chest afterwards.
With no flowers. With no flowers.
Running the pockets with boots.
Running the pockets with no flowers. Boots to chest, no flowers.
We're gonna send the ogre gang. They gonna get these flowers so they know who hit them. You gotta put roses on them. That's the trademark.
That's the mark.
Roses. That's the trademark.
This is like the kingpin. Like, here, give him a rose after you're done with them.
But can I say something before we get too much?
The floor is yours.
Yes, the reason why I'm so emotional after seeing that video, well, one, some of those costumes and images I was seeing for the first time. I haven't been able to look at everything that happened. So that was really special. Thank you. But also, it is overwhelming to see so much of what we've never seen before. I know as a kid, this probably would have been tremendous for me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Let it go. Do not apologize.
So I really appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone who participated because you are carving paths for people you have no idea who's seeing you. At one moment at the event, this beautiful tall woman comes over to me and she asked me, can I talk to you for a second? And I'm like, sure, of course. I'm talking to everybody, but this person specifically waited to the very end of the event to come talk to me. And she was this beautiful Native American woman or First Nations woman. I'm not sure which term to use, but it was obvious because she came in traditional, paint and everything representing her culture. And she said, I wanted to come here to tell you thank you because last year's Black Fae Day inspired me to wear a dress for the first time. She was a trans woman and, we did that. We showed that you can come out here and be your most authentic self. So yeah, we're out here in fairy crowns and, you know, wings and stuff, and it's fantasy, but what we're doing is very, very real to people. And we're setting a precedent that you can come as you are and be accepted. And so I get overwhelmed because I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of everybody. Thank you. Thank you for believing in this.
We are thanking you because you brought something magical to the stage, and it created something that probably no one ever thought. They just hoped for, but never thought that it had the movement that it's been having within this past year. And it's beautiful, and it's sincere, it's innocent, it's freeing. And thank you for that story, because once again, it's Pride Month. So
It is.
it's you know, so it's a beautiful thing when we hear these type of stories, when we see these type of pictures, and we see us or people of color
Yes.
come out those shells. You know, I created this platform just for these type of things, to say, hey, we exist. We exist. We are creative. We are powerful. Lord knows we are powerful. Good Lord. We go through and deal with and gentlemen like Lord Strife, your energy, brother. Yes. Yes.
I tell people all the time, and Jasmine does too, I'm a protector. So
And
that
we need
applies
more
to
like you. We
her,
need
and
more
that
like you.
applies to all of the members of our community. And if somebody is being aggressive or disrespecting them in any kind of way, I'm going to be the person that's in your way. A lot of people don't like that because I've had to be the person in your way. And a lot of times it's protect Black women until you're the person who's being a threat to a Black woman.
Right.
That includes other Black women.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, it makes sense in your head to say it and repeat it all the time
Right.
until you the problem. And then somebody got to stand up to you, but then you don't like that. So but that's my role. That's what I'm here to do. And I don't care who you are. If you are coming at somebody that's a part of our community and who's living in their positive light, then you're gonna have to deal with this darkness that Lord Strife is bringing to you.
I love that. I love that. There's nothing else to put a cap on that one. Because he tapped it. But see, I love that. That's what I love about the energy that the both of you are bringing to this whole thing, and we need more of that. We do. We really do. And we just can't thank you both enough for this creation and for this powerful day that seems to be stretching out more, because it's probably going to be a month at this point, like
well,
I mean,
I'm all about education and information. So the month of May is already dedicated to
Black Mermaid, I believe.
No, the month of May, well, yeah, that too, but the month of May is dedicated to Fae already. It was already a month dedicated. There's May Day, which is May 1st, which is Gilzane, which is the circular calendar year, start of summer. And I've made videos about this before. And one of the reasons is because I'm a nerd, essentially. Yeah, I mean, I just told you that my name comes from Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. So with that, I also am the type of person who makes sure I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and that we're being respectful to people's cultures and origins and stuff, because there are a lot of origins. The word Fae itself is of Gaelic origin, while it's evolved now to include humanoid magical beings is basically essential definition. Today's definition globally of the word Fae. And you'll run into people who like that. Well, that's not a Fae. I'm like, if it's a magical creature, humanoid, that's a Fae. And I've shared the Fae of the Day post. I've also shared other informational posts about different cultures and different celebrations in May relating to the Fae and relating to relating to these different cultures in this month. So if you want to dress up and be magical and be a fairy all month, it's already established to do so. Black Fae Day was specifically for highlighting the black presence in that and
Yes.
the, representing the people of color. So definitely wanted to make sure that that's acknowledged that it is a global thing and, all people can participate the entire month of May. But Black Fae Day, that's for us to shine.
Mhm. And for those out there who feel like the need to steal that shine, just remember, we watching you. So, but seriously, Jasmine, Queen Jasmine, put respect on that. Queen Jasmine, Lord Strife, you have a home here as well.
Oh, thank you.
The door is always open. Whenever it's something that needs to go down, you let me know. It's going to be shared. It's going to be supported. It's going to be pushed. However I need to, I stand on that word. I dare somebody to tell me otherwise. I invite that kind of violence.
I used to.
As the voice of the night skins, I say yes. So
Yes.
you have a home here, and it belongs with us. We appreciate everything that you did. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
We love it. I will be participating next year, time willing, because I know how time is. Because you have been, and we've talked back and forth. So you're like, I don't want to say busy is the word because you are a massively busy woman.
I'm slowing down a little.
but it comes in the end of paying off, and it makes it a good thing for our community. It really does. And sometimes we have to own our stuff and just like, it's not for you. It's not for the Ashen. It's not for the moon demons. It's not for them. This is us. And we belong with that. Before we get out, I know because I don't want to keep you too long. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, at Instagram, and Twitch at Black Fae Official. Everywhere else, like Twitter, is just Black Fae. So Black Fae Official or Black Fae on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
And Lord Strife.
Oh yeah, you can see me, Halcyon and Crow, I guess, if you want to see my mundane life.
It's not too mundane because you are a busy sister. My goodness, the queen is busy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and a little bit behind the scenes of that is that a lot of times she'll tell me she feels bad that we don't get to spend a lot of time together, or talk towards the end of the day or something. And she'll be like, I feel bad because I was doing and I told her like a few times, but I told her most recently the other day, I was like, look, you working on building something, and once we get that established, then we can take all the time we need to relax. We gotta, this establishment where we can pay staff to do all the stuff.
Okay, so I know earlier I said
organize.
that Gomez. I said earlier that Gomez and Morticia would couple goals. This is couple goals right here. This is support. You see that if you're hearing me and you're seeing it, this is support right here. That right there is massive understanding, support, and protection. Yeah.
Yeah, because she already taking care of me. You can't see it in the background, but it's PS5 back there that she bought me. So
see, look at that.
I'm like, go on and get this money, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Look at God.
If you got it.
I love it. Where can they find you at, Lord Strife?
You can find me. Well, my regular profile is just Carlos A. Williams Jr. You can find me that's on Facebook. Or you can go to my page, which is Lord Strife, handler to Miss Guild Mistress Halcyon. which is kind of like a sister page to her,
Okay.
to her page.
Yeah.
And
This brother is
also
massively supporting. I'm telling you now.
also just
You're gonna make some brothers look like, man, am I doing everything I need to do?
Like, if you gotta ask, you're not.
Exactly.
I was about to say.
You gotta ask. Maybe you're
You
not.
gotta ask, you're not.
As soon as you put your hand in your chin like this, brother, it's over.
Hmm.
Don't even let the words touch your lips. If not, it's over. Once they leave your lips, it's done.
It's a
Be
wrap.
but,
Am I? It's
yeah.
over.
And also I can be reached through Black Fae. So you got something to say to me, you can go through that too. And Jasmine
in every
Jasmine
aspect.
tell me what you said, so just know that.
I know that's right.
Tell,
Tell, sis,
talking
tell.
shit about me. I heard what you said.
He got some of that
I just
Will
got-
Smith energy.
I just got the composure and wherewithal to not worry about it. But I heard you. I heard
You
what
me,
you said.
brother.
I know what you said. But
You
look at
all
Jasmine.
right with me?
You know what
That's
I'm talking
for
about.
sure.
Look at her.
You all right with me?
I knew I liked him when he stepped in the building. I was like, me and him gonna get along.
Right.
Look, my homie's just been in the chat cutting up. Louise talking about we like you too, Lord Strife. Sometimes, look, man.
Hey,
Aw, that's real
sometimes
friends,
you gotta let
though.
them
Real
know, man.
friends
You get a
treat
little,
like that.
yeah, you get a little too big out here, brother.
Real friends gotta do that.
All right.
But once again, it's a positive movement, and it deserves the protection and the support of our community and people such as yourself. So we thank you. We can't thank you enough. And man, I don't know.
Well, next year, since you are planning on participating, just know that we have a theme for next year. So this year it was land versus sea, so that everybody can understand that, yes, mermaids are fae too. They're magical creatures too. So we shared Fae May with Mermaid. So that was a fun thing to do. But next year, our theme is royals. So if you've ever wanted to
his muscles out.
Yes. So if you wanted to feel like a king, a queen, a princess, a prince, or everything in between, knights, the whole regal assembly of blackness is going to happen.
I'm looking so forward to this one.
I'm excited.
So forward to this. And the reason why I look forward to this one, because it's dope for it to be basically year 2, to look forward to next year and see what it is. And the first thing I thought of, like, you thought black folks was good this year? Shit, wait till next year. They're gonna cut the hell up. And I love it because it's something we have. It's a level of it's something that's just in us. We can't teach it.
No.
We can't teach it. It's just there. We got it, Sometimes you can come out with a fresh tee and some jeans and some kicks, and damn, they look good. Yeah, this is simple. We just look good.
That boy look good.
Right.
I wore my Jordans with my wings.
Hey,
yeah, I got
and you gotta go with comfort. Who better?
It works.
Who better?
But yeah, it's great.
I'm so looking forward. Thank you once again to the both of you for coming on. Thank you. Candy, DC, you anything you want to add to it?
I think we said everything. I think we thank them. We'll thank them 1,000 more times over and over again. Oh, I had a homegirl I actually met because of Black Fae Day, and that turned into business stuff for me. We went to a little sexy heels dancing class, and she was like, I know you. And I'm like, I know you fucking lying. And she was like, because, people say that, you be like, I just post memes. What are you talking about? And
right.
she told me, she's like, it's a Facebook page, and I saw your picture in black. Basically, that was me. I'm like, bitch, no, you don't. But she said she saw my picture in Black Fae Day, and she's like, you went to the castle that's out in Ohio. And I was like, yes, that was me. I was like, you saw me, because I hadn't posted in the group since, the last year happened, because I didn't get to participate this year. But I was like, wow, what are the odds? And then her friend was doing something, which now we're going to do something business-wise. But that, again, happened because of what you did. So I thought that was like super, super cool.
I love hearing that. Yeah, there's so many people making connections in the community that are so incredible. Like, I mean, I'm wearing stuff that people made. Like, this was made from somebody in the community. My ears are made from somebody in the community.
Oh, yeah.
I got crowns and stuff, but like,
Gifts for the queen.
Swag.
So dope.
Purchases from Lord Strife.
Come on now.
And yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We support people. We want to drive people's business and
That's what's up.
see them prosper in this genre and in this area. And because as much, we have to put protection on our stuff. We got to get the trademarks and stuff. We got to get clarification when the name is being used. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's selfish. That's gatekeeping. How? There's no gatekeeping anywhere.
No.
Right.
We're wanting you to
Protecting your
put
property.
and be
Yeah, that's
prosperous.
it.
We are
Yeah.
promoting, and not only are we promoting businesses, like if you go through and scroll through the Black Fae page, you're going to see promotions of all types of people's stuff. None of them gave us money.
Mhm.
If you go through the Black Fae page, you'll see all types of promotion. We got self-promotion Sunday. You got a business, you sell stuff, make your post on Sunday so everybody can see it. Or if you can't wait till Sunday, put your stuff under the resource. Somebody looking for ears, somebody looking for this, somebody looking for that. You can find it under resources in the group specifically to promote people. And we had our vendors come out to the gala. I made sure I went out there and bought something from some of everybody. I was looking for stuff that I had. But yeah, we just had like a stuffed little bag full of stuff that and was just showing people like, hey, look, they got this dope stuff, and that's in our budget. You know what I mean? Because it's funny because Jasmine's birthday was the 8th of May, and I told her, I was like, oh, I was gonna send you something, and she was like, no, don't send me nothing. She was like, because when we go to the gala, I want you to buy me stuff and take you to the tables. I was like,
I know that's right.
So
this man's got a winner.
That's what happened. We went to the tables and we spent that money supporting.
Look,
we spent that money supporting other Black folk that that came out to participate.
I love that. I love
and
it.
demonstrating to other people.
Yeah, we're very intentional about everything that we do. So our venue was Black owned. We went to Atlanta, made sure that we found a venue that was Black owned. The entertainment were all Black. We wanted. Do you do drag? Are you a knight? Like, can you do things? Yeah, we made sure that our entertainers were paid and were Black. We made sure that our helpers, were part of the community. Any piece of it that we could put our stamp on as a community, we did it. So there are some places out there that will slap an urban label on things. Urban, and I say that specifically because it disgusts me when they slap these little urban labels on things. But who's benefiting from it? Like, is it really for the community? Is it really for the culture? Or are you just making a quick dollar on Black dollars? So it's frustrating, but we are not doing that. We're trying to show people that, yes, there's a market out here in fantasy, and that, yes, you can pay us and have top quality. So yeah, I hope that more people, when you do support, know everything about it is intentional and everything is about building Black community and giving us more platforms, but also more financial, stability, keeping the money circulating in our communities. So yes.
Live by the word or die by Lord Strife's sword. It doesn't matter.
Where my sword at? Oh, my sword's still in my bag. Oh, you said
I got one for you. I got one for you. Here, get it.
Oh, yeah. And see, that's another thing that we got. We got those scissors from the Ohio Ring Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Ohio Ring Fair. And, and we were invited.
We are.
Yeah, and we were invited by them to come back. Yeah, we were invited by them to come back this year.
Yeah, I
so.
saw on the little list, and I was like, "Oh, I get to be able to be in something this year, and not have to."
What's the date for that one? Because I remember you had a post with all your appearances. What's the date for that one?
That one, I believe, is September 10th. It's going to be Fantasy Weekend and Ohio Ren Fest. I believe that's the second weekend of the festival.
Well, you might be seeing me more often this year than I thought.
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
That's a good or bad thing. I don't know how y'all want to take that yet, but
Look, wait a minute now. It's not me, all right? It's me we're talking about here.
yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Anyway, so like I was saying,
but just you are going to want to be there though, because we are planning a reveal.
Oh snap!
So
speaking of reveal,
yes.
You know what that means, Candy. We gotta go.
I was going anyway.
I'm giving
Be
y'all
my first
a
rent
sneak
fair
peek.
anyway.
So the reveal is it's gonna be our mixtape we dropping. I ain't tell y'all this. I spoke to them before. It's called Boots and Roses. Volume 1 of the Queen's Court and
Boots and
Volume 2 of
Roses.
the Lord's Strife. So
No.
make sure y'all get both the mixtapes.
You gotta get it as a compendium
fairy
album.
music
You
in the
gotta get
world,
both
man.
of
We
them.
got piccolos and harpsichords and all that in the background. It's gonna be deep. So,
Yeah.
Listen, I
Boots
used
and
to
Roses.
rap with my homeboy Bucci that was in the comments, and he got his own battle rap league down
Boom,
here.
there we go. So Boots and
See, there it
Roses
is.
is dropping.
Boots and
Volume
Roses.
1,
That's the
Queen's
new-
Courts. Volume 2, The Lord Strife. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be the hottest fairy music on the scene. Y'all ain't gonna know it hit y'all.
Not the hottest fairy music on the scene, and I'm like, okay.
Hey, but you know who got the hottest fairy music on the scene though?
Period. Like it don't take much for us, and we be like, okay.
I like that.
Right.
I like
The
that.
hottest fairy music is
Let's get that down.
is that one lady, Jasmine. What's her name? The one that we feature a lot on the videos.
And Nico.
And Nico.
They're
she about to do
non-binary.
Oh, okay. There.
I got her too. She gonna be on there too. She dropping the first one is called Stump.
I'm done. Final season.
Every season.
Y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all with some good words and kind of shit. No, I'm leaving on trash. I come in this bitch on trash. I'm leaving on trash. Ain't never
Listen,
changing
I
same
wanted
energy all day long.
to touch on real quick. I wanted to touch. I know Jasmine was referencing all the different stuff and the performers and vendors and stuff. As you talked about the if you know like a drag performers, the drag show at the gala. That was one of the best performances I've seen. Like they came out and they showed out. They acted straight fools. They was out there going hard, and everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. Everybody showed love, and it was like amazing. Even my homeboy was like, that was like just the direction and like everything about it was dope. That's it, Marco. It was lit.
Drag queens put in the work. Those are some true artists. When you talk about having to make all your stuff from scratch because it's not made to fit your body anyway, and all like the wigs. I got one right now. Talk about wig. I got one right now making my wigs for HNIC Con. I was like, I seen your work, and I need you to do this because I don't have the time. I will pay you, of course. Do what you do best because they are artists in every sense of the word. I'm always amazed by drag queens, like always.
Oh yeah.
See, and it just amazes me even more especially knowing that you'll be seeing me in the resources in the Black Fae community Facebook page anyway. But because I was just thinking, I'm like, I gotta find ears. I'm like, where do I find the time? And now I know I can go in there and get all my shit.
Yes.
I already got a sword, and I got some. I already got some medieval stuff I can bring back out, dust off. It's the old Panther regality uniform. I can go ahead and dust that off right quick and do some upgrades. But
I
don't know if this was a thing. I don't know if this was a thing beforehand, but you know, Black folk get stuff and swag it out. So I don't know if they had the ears with the piercings and stuff on them before, but I ain't see them. I ain't see them.
Okay.
Everybody was piercing up the ears. I was like, I know that's right, because you're right. They weren't around because when Black Fae Day first came around, not only was I pissed off seeing all these white motherfucking ears, but I was like, man, like none of these are cute, and I like accessories and being extra. So I'm like, where's where's the zhuzh? And to see so many people saying, all right, take this dye, take this makeup, do this, do that. And then just creating a business where they could just make it for you and teaching you how to pierce them. Like everybody was so helpful and so resourceful. And again, it's just you and your idea bringing everybody together like this. I'm so excited to see the trajectory for this in the next 5 years. It's going to be amazing. It is going to be so amazing to watch this grow for you. So
yeah, if you had seen my face when you announced that next year was going to be Royals, when you made that post, the first thing if you had seen my face, I'm like, oh, they in trouble. They are in trouble. I'm like, if you thought Prime Pictures was one thing, yeah.
I mentioned just like how gracious of a person that Jasmine is, like for, because we had the one incident of the person asking her to come crown them. But when you have people who, and she got let in on the secret because she was like, I want to see what y'all was planning. So we was in the Instagram group chat planning everything with the ambassadors. And I told the ambassadors, I was like, well, I want this to pretty much be y'all thing because, I do my stuff with Jasmine and stuff like that. But I want it to be primarily focused on y'all doing the presentation. And so, to see that and her surprise and not knowing that they were planning on doing that and showing that level of appreciation to what she had done and crowning her Empress Halcyon and all that other stuff like that, for her to take that feeling of, just how emotional and how big it made her feel and all that stuff and be like, you know what? I want everybody to feel like that, So now it goes from her being crowned and, by her court to her turning around and being like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and crown all of y'all because y'all need to know what this feel like too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of beauty that's in her to just inherently be that way. And she probably didn't even think about it like that. She was probably just like, I don't want everybody else to, be royal too. But like, I know that that's like internally what
that's
it was.
That's the sign of true royalty, though. Like, you're doing so much for your kingdom. That's what you're doing for so much for the kingdom. And then the kingdom turns around and says, you've done so much for us. Let us do something for you. And then you say, oh, thank you. Let me return that favor. And it's just like, it's a give and take. Yeah. And the community, the Blerd community really showed up. They really showed out. I loved what I was seeing. I loved all the stories that I was hearing for that entire month and still continue to hear. And just seeing people still creating and still posting and still creating and still showing their stuff. And that video I showed was just a fraction of the people that I was able to share, because I think I counted, it was like 42.
Oh, wow.
So it was more than a monthly thing. It was just like, it was more than that, so I was just putting everybody in and tagging and saying, and mentioning Jasmine like consistently, like this would not be possible had it not been for her.
It's incredible.
So we thank you once again. I wish there was a red carpet that, they had the people roll out and the petals and all that other stuff. And the people with the coronation with the horns and all that stuff. Yeah. All that.
Yeah. They caught her off guard with the flowers too. That's I don't know if y'all the video hasn't been posted yet, huh? Of the actual coronation. Did anybody post it?
I didn't see it. I just seen the pictures. I didn't see a video yet.
It ended with a swag shirt.
Yeah, because and right after she was crowned, everybody swag served. They turned the music on. We had to show out. So she's standing there with a crown and scepter. Yeah, she's standing there with her crown and scepter and sash, newly crowned, and had to bust out a swag sir.
I know, Louise.
It was a little amazing.
I like seeing her cry. She know that's my goal. I'm like, if she cried, then everything good.
Yeah. That's why, and even though that's not the goal I was shooting for, knowing that it brought that emotion out and knowing that you're so appreciative, it's a beautiful thing. we love what you brought to that table. And like Candy said, we couldn't really thank you enough because it's having more of an effect on people than any of us really realize. And what you came to the table with tonight and told the stories you told us tonight is proof of that, in saying that, there's people out here, it's affecting them more than we will ever know, and allowing them to be themselves and allowing them to express their creative identity or their identity, period. So that's a beautiful thing. That's something we were always looking for. And we thank you both.
Thank you. All
and
right.
You have our full back.
Thank you. And I can't wait to see y'all at
the
Next in Charge. Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cut up. It's gonna be a cut up.
I'm ready. Carlos is not gonna be there. I mean, Lord Strife's not gonna be there, unfortunately.
Well, that's all right. If Kurt's there, that means he got the squad with him. And he got the security detail. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I got members of the court.
So Candy, where can they find you at now?
About to be in my bed. What are you talking about? Where they can find me?
I gotta change that because you keep adding to it. I'm like,
I do.
I think all that's gonna mag it.
No. You can catch me at the Paint because we're gonna open up a strip club, right? Fae strip club. Stay with me, okay? You have the characters. You want the orc lap dance. You can have that. You want the fairy around. Listen, that's a thing. We talk separate.
We need to talk. Yes,
we need to talk because
One question.
I have ideas.
One question. Can we get the mixtape played in the back?
Absolutely not. Wait,
you gotta have the mixtape in the back.
No,
Roots and Roses, Volume 1, Queen's Court,
songs
Volume
break.
2, The Lord Strife.
Some songs break in the strip club, but they gotta be swinging and banging.
I
don't know if I want to see fairy ass popping in my face and then hear DC's voice. So we're gonna go ahead.
I'm producing.
We're gonna go ahead and we'll. I'll have my people call your people. We'll do that.
But I'm not even on the album. I'm just producing.
You can find me at Candy B Cosplay IG. IG is the main place. IG is the main place to find me. Or tell him to shut the fuck up. It'll be there too. I'll find me doing that too. But link in the bio for my adult prom that is going August 20th. Super excited about that. For those that don't know, the theme is for the 99 and the 2000. It's going to be a good sophisticated ratchet time. Very excited about that. Cleveland people, we're having Attitude Era Trivia Night this Friday. I'm hosting that. Again, super excited. And
pull up on me.
Yeah, pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
It's gonna be ridiculous. The people are. It's probably gonna be a fight. It's probably gonna have to be like this. People are already cutting up and trash talking, which is very Attitude Era like. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with this. Yes, I don't know if I want to deal with this Friday, but I am excited about it. Man, it's gonna be a mess. And Candy B parties for your little prince or princess. I am doing princess parties, so hit me up. I have just because tea parties. When I was participating in the Pride Parade this following weekend, I had a Disney princess shirt on, and I didn't even it didn't click in my head. It was gonna really have the kids going crazy that were there, and I loved seeing the little kids and all their rainbow stuff. And I was like, "Where's your mom or dad or them and they?" And come on, don't you want a princess party? I was networking, so
nice.
It was really cool to see them there and to see just their faces, as I'm pretty sure you've seen when they get to see creatures and just different things they couldn't imagine that they could be like because you're doing something like that, or I'm finally doing something I said I was going to do 6 years ago. But yeah, any update about me, IG is going to be the best place until I get my life together on TikTok. There's that.
Blame it on the life on TikTok, would you?
TikTok, it's hard.
It's a totally different world.
It is a beast. I kind of feel like unless you are a 14-year-old and you just start, I think every 14-year-old that starts a TikTok page, they just automatically have 10,000 followers. They start with that. And then they just use it. And it's different as you get older. It's different.
Oh my God. DC, where can they find you? Wouldn't be a season finale without that.
Oh yeah, I had to. You can find me in the booth right now. I got a Little Mermaid coming. I'm telling you, Brandon, this shit's gonna be hot. Remember, Boots and Roses, Volume 1, The Queen's Court.
He said he telling
Volume
who?
2, The Lord's Scythe.
He's telling who it's gonna be hot.
Look, I got some
Yeah,
tracks I can send you. You
I'm
know what
telling
I'm
you,
saying?
it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be the Black Fae mixtape, and Air Fairy, and they're gonna be bouncing. It's gonna be I don't know the name of the songs right now, but there's some coming. I'm telling you, shit's gonna be hot.
Yes, there's some coming.
They are.
I don't know.
There's
That might be the
somewhere.
first
I
track.
heard
That
one
might be
that
the
was
first.
fire. I'm telling you, that one that Chris was playing on the thing, that's gonna be the first track. It's called
Dylan is
I'm on a
Beats.
Quest.
Hey, but then we got the Royals thing coming up, so we need a track called "Off with Their Heads." We need a track. Come on.
No. At first you ain't want nothing to do with this shit. Now you want me to start adding.
I wanted good ideas. They had good ideas. I wanted something good from you. You know how
good
I
idea.
get
I'm telling you, I got the mixtape dropping. This shit gonna be hot. You gonna
Look,
touch
she
me
wanted
like,
an
oh, my
executive
hands
producer
is
credit.
burning. Yeah, now it's gonna be like, I remember I gave you that one track.
Oh no, because that's how the game works. Come on now, I've watched this bigger movie.
I'm gonna change the name. It's gonna be
Right.
Off with They Melons. Cut Off with They Melons. That's gonna be the name of the track. And it gonna
Right,
be-
you're gonna change the name
change the
of
words
track
so you don't get
slightly.
no credit, nigga.
I
know how the game go,
got done
too.
talking about that.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Off
that.
with
How
their
they-
We
melons.
just got done talking about it. I'm gonna be like, Jasmine, so this Off
relieve
with They
them of
Melons
their
song.
craniums. That's gonna be the first track.
Relieve
Relieve
them
them
of
of their
their-
craniums. That's gonna be the first
Mm-mm.
track off the album. I'm telling you. King Locust is gonna be on that shit.
As long as my fairy girls can dance to it, we'll see.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be shit. Fairy booties everywhere. I'm telling
Not
you.
fairy
Yeah.
booties.
Fairy booties.
Fairy booties just sounds funny.
Just fairy booties everywhere. Mercury flames flapping. Shit, I'm telling you. And I don't want no credit. All proceeds is going to them. I just like this idea, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. Hope somebody take it and run with it. It's yours. It's free. I'm being jokey, but being honestly, that could be. I know that's grimy as fuck, ain't it? You just take a nigga shit and flip it, remove their craniums instead of off with their head.
Stop talking.
Oh my god.
So tomorrow you can catch me on What the Shit season 6 premiere. Catch me all week long doing that. Next week I'll be in Philly. In July I'll be in DC. Not for any cons. I'm just actually going there just because. Fairy buns everywhere, dog. I'm telling you, Luis.
Fairy buns.
You ever seen fairies flying with their booty shaking? That shit gonna be the hottest. You ever seen a fairy fly that thing backwards? Not back that thing up. She fly that thing back. Anywho.
I'm just saying. That's an unfair advantage though with the flying because I've seen.
Yeah,
those
like
girls.
you can't even. How am I
I've
supposed to
seen
get up
those
there?
girls with no wings get down. So I'm just saying.
How am I supposed to get up there to? Anywho, that's all I got, man.
Oh
thank you
my!
guys for coming on, Jasmine. Again, what you two are doing. I mean, do not let nobody dissuade y'all or make y'all feel bad what y'all trying to do with it and where y'all trying to take it. You got to be tough with some people because they don't understand no, or they don't understand that it ain't for you. It's for the people. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. And again, I can stump a nigga out, put roses on his chest. I mean that shit for real. Like, don't stop doing what y'all doing. People appreciate it and loving it. You made something that's going coast to coast. And by year 3, this shit going to be global. They're going to be doing this shit in Asia and Africa and everywhere. So you keep pushing.
I mean, they're already doing it.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad. Oh, my
Definitely.
bad. I ain't
It's
gonna argue
already
with a
done.
Lord.
They
If you
are.
was some regular dude, I would argue with you, but you a Lord. And you're
Not
argue with
some
you.
regular.
Have it.
Just talk about what you know, fairy buns. Because if they can fly, they can catch the money while it's being thrown.
Yeah,
in the
see,
air.
that's what I'm saying. They up there getting it. They ain't even sliding down a pole. They just glide down that motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh my God, glitter when they're sliding down the pole. That'd be so cute.
Titty
Fucking glitter.
sprinkles.
They produce that on Google.
I would want to you come out and like, well, I wouldn't want to be the girl that got to clean the pole next. It's like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah,
this bitch
that
purple
would
glitter
be-
everywhere.
Glitter and sweating everywhere and fucking fairy sweat. Shit. Smells
All
like
right,
Shit's
rose.
magical. Oh man, but you can find me on Blurred's Eye View, the IG on Blurred's Eye View. If you go to the link tree in the bio, it'll send you to all the socials. So it'll send you also to my personal page, my personal IG page, Chris.Fury1. It'll send you to the TikTok. It'll send you to Facebook. It'll send you everywhere.
He kills TikTok, by the way. He's so consistent with TikTok. So if anybody's looking for like voice acting work and stuff, Chris is really grinding out here. I meant to tell you that. Like,
I
he's really
appreciate
putting
it.
the work in.
You gotta do my royal announcements for next year.
No, like you hear his voice, like
Let me know.
Gold.
Let me
It's
know.
gold.
They keep confusing me with Morgan Freeman's titty sprinkles that DC plays. It's like, that's not me.
No,
That's
see,
not me.
no more titty sprinkles. We do fairy ass.
That's for the strip club.
Somebody been watching Markiplier.
You said somebody watching what?
Love me.
Markiplier.
Also, I'm actually just started Kickstarter because we got to hire fairies for the music video. It's gonna be juvenile themed. It's gonna be. I'm telling you.
Oh, you don't have to hire fairies for the view. I got the girls.
They fairies?
We good.
Trust me, Candy got the fairies.
I don't like that. I don't like that you said it.
That sounded so wrong. Don't ever say that shit again.
No,
like she was a madam or something.
And I just got done promoting a little kid party thing. We gotta
yeah, fucked your whole party scene up. Yeah,
like, I can't say stuff like that. She got the
at
fairies.
the party gonna be like, yo, so I saw you operating.
Carrie, Brandy, I heard you got the fairies. I got a homie getting married next weekend. Bring them fairy buns.
Everybody to Jasmine's inbox, like, you know the person to talk to, and it's really gonna be you in the inbox answering and not her.
Yeah, I would gladly welcome that.
But once again, Queen Jasmine, we thank you for coming on. We thank you, Lord Strife, for being her support, her partner, her protection, her everything. And that is Couple Goals, people. Pay attention.
Shawty got the biddies.
Oh my God!
Look, my friends in this
like Jorgen off of the Fairly Odd Parents. She just got fairies hanging out.
No, it's funny that you say that because that was like on my cosplay list because I was like, I need to do Jorgen Punch Drink.
Where are the fairies?
Where are the fairies?
The fairies to the chopper. Shake your ass in the videos.
Together, I'd run the best little strip club or brothel. I'd be the best
little strip club.
I would. It would be a cute situation. You gotta make. I know how to make the women happy.
It's called Neverland and everything.
Not Neverland. We not gonna
Tinkerbells.
Tinkerbells.
Welcome to Tinkerbells. Get you a lap dance from an org.
Hey, the org lap dances would go. I'm telling you.
They would. You'd be surprised who's out there. You'd be surprised. But I want to thank you once again for coming on. Lord Strife had to step out, but I want to thank you, Jasmine, once again for everything that you're doing. You have the full support. Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is. You have the full support of Blerd's Eye View. I have your full back. Whatever you need, let me know. Drop me a line.
Is that a saying?
Yeah.
Got your full back.
You said that twice. You trying to make that a thing now.
Don't worry, I got your full back. I'm trying to make fetch happen.
Got your whole back.
Not fetch. Come on.
Motherfucker say I got your back. Chris got to be extra. Say I got your full back.
I got your full back.
I got your full back.
Oh, okay.
So put me in. I got your full back.
He thinks he got that voice. He can say
no wait.
Like
that's a name.
That sounds like when somebody asks you to put some lotion on you.
Yeah, I got your full back. Your full back or just a half a back?
But we, it's all serious. Seriousness. You have full support from us.
No, I just thought of something like crazy, like how.
Oh Lord. But we do. You have our full support in everything that you're doing. It's a great thing, man, and we appreciate what you're doing out there.
Like, do you jizz on half the back of the full back?
Oh, full back. Full back at all the times. Let her rip.
Wait, hold on, stop. Candy, what was the pose?
Let her rip.
I don't know.
What was the pose? What was that?
I'm tired. I don't know.
That's the full back JoJo pose.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you catching or receiving like that? Like, who is? So many questions about that pose. Like, who is that? Here's my back.
Oh my God, this has been a great season finale, like as always.
When I interview Cherokee to ask, I'm gonna be like, so was it like full back?
Or was it?
Wait, she gonna be on the show for real? What episode?
Oh no, I have. That sounds so crazy, but I have this thing for certain porn stars. Certain porn. Not
Get
this
these
thing like
motherfuckers in
you're like
sport
getting
mode.
off to it, but you know.
In the meantime, it went way over my head. I'm like, who's that? I want to meet her.
Yeah, girl, I don't know who that is either.
So wholesome. Oh my God.
Girl, don't worry about it.
Fresh
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
You're gonna be
Jerky
at
ass.
next weekend anyway. I'll introduce you to some girls. Just so you can have, the Rolodex of the ones that actually matter. But yeah, I'm trying to get some ladies on Candid Convos that we can have some real candid convos. So that would be amazing.
And speaking of which, those are you've been having some great ones. Well, they all been great, but they
come
really
on, lie to me. No, thank you.
So I've watched the
because I support you, Candy. No, I'm pretty much in all. She's doing them like almost 5 days a week now.
I have to get it over with so I can take a break when
Oklahoma
October
don't have
comes back
porn.
around.
I imagine Oklahoma, Montana, and Kansas. There's like porn-free zones. It seems like no porn. Maybe Utah a little bit, and Wyoming. Wyoming for sure has no porn. Like they just motherfuckers. So they
No, I thought those were the highest porn states because there's a map that says who consumes the most porn.
Yeah,
and what their search is.
Yeah, it's what kind it is.
Oh, okay.
Page 173.
They watching like
173.
So
Pornhub put out a whole. They put out a whole like analytical breakdown.
Yeah, I saw the map.
Of the amount consumed. It's like a multi-page like year-end financial report.
Yes, it is.
For real.
Imagine that meeting.
Hey, I look at it. Well, you're gonna be like, well, New Jersey likes choking, so we're gonna put that on.
Wyoming likes socks and feet. So we consider that porn. So
it's like demographic information, is user searches.
It's just crazy to see like a whole state looks up the same type of porn. It's like, what is going on socially where that's a thing?
Yeah, and that's what makes me
job
wonder,
is
like,
that to monitor that?
Who the first one? Hey, dog,
like,
I
not
watched
just
this
whose
foot
job
video
is it,
last night.
like who applies for what's your resume look like when you're like on Indeed? Like, yes, Pornhub.
I do analytics.
That's all you got.
They
just
actually
analytics.
give about $40,000 for homegrown videos. Just to throw that out there. I don't know if nobody do this. It's like 36 to 40,000. Not that I know that got turned some meter.
Wait. Like a year or just cash up front for
video.
One video?
Per video, I think it is.
Get out of here. You got to show your face. I don't do it.
You can see her hands taking notes.
She knows some theories.
Upload
yes.
to where again?
I'll be in fairy garb.
Candy's just like, you say what now? Okay.
How you know it's me in the video? I'm gonna be like, my full back, really?
Your full back.
That's Brandy.
And I'm caught.
And there I go. There goes.
Anyway, we're done. We're wasting your time. We're done.
Oh, man, but in all seriousness, we can't thank you guys enough, man. We appreciate your time coming on. Man. See
you next weekend.
See you next
weekend.
Yes, me, you, and Cherokee girl. Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta get
Very
that ticket.
Or she's more like an orc ass. That's a big.
That's an orc ass.
Definitely orking ass.
Definitely orc ass.
Yeah, it's not bad. But anyway,
she gonna walk in the room like this.
Right. Oh man,
that's not even the people clapping. That's her walking.
We're done. This show's going down. It's my last season. It's my last.
Oh my god! But we're closing. As we're closing out, we want to thank our guest Jasmine LaFleur, Queen Jasmine, and Lord Strife for coming on. Oh man, we thank everybody who's dropped in their comments. You know we're taking 2 weeks off. You can still catch me doing some.
Jesus.
Yes, I'm still doing Fury's reacts and reviews, so look out for those on YouTube. And until next time, when we talk to other blerds and nerds who talk only geek as only we can, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. And this is me, Chris Fury, the man on the wall with Candy B in DC.
Buy my album. Well, buy the album.
Yes. We're out of here.
Oh man, it's Boots and Roses.
Boots and Roses.
Boots and Roses. Volume 1 is Queen's Court. Volume 2 is Lord Stripes. The Lord Stripes. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see y'all in a couple weeks.